What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You brothers got to really look at this Chris Brown thing, man. It is a very interesting, to say the least. And the reason why I'm saying that it's very interesting, it is because of what is coming out in the media. We have seen literally R. Kelly and the documentaries come out. We've seen what's happening with Diddy. Now documentaries coming out, and the next person on the list is Chris Brown. Okay, he has a documentary coming out about his abuse towards women. However, we have seen Chris Brown ever since the fall of Rihanna be accused of things that he did not do. Okay, he did not do.
A big development, if you recall, there was an allegation made by a woman in the Miami area that Chris Brown raped her a couple of years ago. Well, there are new texts that came out that not only Chris Brown has circulated, but the police department in Miami Beach has these texts as well. And the lawyer for the woman now has these texts and has essentially fired her client for deceiving her.
Right. Remember, this is the anonymous accuser who also sued Chris for $20 million. But as Harvey just said, her attorney says the client did not give her all of the information, this information that has just now come out, these text messages that started the day after their encounter and continued for several months. In some of the text messages, this is just one of them, where the woman says to Chris, "You are honestly the best blank I've had. LOL, I just want it again."
And missing you.
And then at the end there, you can tell that Chris is not replying, and she seems rather angry at him or frustrated that he's not replying. And then she says, "You told me to stay, and then you're going to try to play me. That's crazy. I didn't deserve that, but you definitely got it."
Now, we should also say, and we're not going to show you this, but there were some pretty graphic images, photographs that she took of herself,
Nude
that
selfies.
she sent to Chris, and it just doesn't add up when you hear the allegation, and then the next day she's saying, "I crave what you had, and I miss it, and I want it again."
But then again, the problem is Chris Brown has such of a bad track record that people now, and this is what happens, people want to become the next filmmaker, people want to become the next whatever, so don't nobody care about destroying your life. If you're dumb enough to destroy your life, somebody's going to do all the investigative journalism and it's going to watch, and then what happens is, with the cancel culture now, once people see all of the booty clapping that you did in your life, and they can assess it, and they can kind of put it up there, and once they find out about you, they're going to take you down, okay? And and Chris Brown, he has been going back and forth with a lot of the brands publicly, kind of insulting them because they don't want to see the same thing kind of with Diddy, right? So another thing that these corporations is going to start doing is that for you black men out there who want all this white money, is that whenever you guys start trying to be defiant towards them, because really they don't, I'm going to be honest, when you get into these brand deals, you're going at it with Diageo, with people that have money. They're gonna make an example out of you. And this is one of the real reasons that for me, and like some of the guys in the black sector that don't really go after big sponsorships, that's for a reason. I'd rather get the money with my own group, right? I'm not trying to get out there and get one of these booty clapping deals, but when you're mainstream, you gotta do that. And so now, if you offend people, if you do certain things, now they're gonna just bring you down, all of it. And Chris Brown ain't nowhere on the level of Diddy, so he about to take a L. They gonna ruin him, okay? And this is why in this generation, you got to be careful of who you are dealing with. Who you are dealing with, okay? And how you deal with women in today's age, black men gotta understand, it's not easy. You got to stop playing out here. You got to understand it, because back in the day when you used to have money, you can get away with all that stuff, right? But now you can't get away with it no more. I'm going to give you guys some advice. First of all, this whole idea of doing a whole bunch of crazy sexual things with women in the United States, stop it. Stop it altogether. Just stop it. If you got money, stop it. If you got money, you need to stay out of people's cheeks. I'm gonna tell you why. a lot of you guys in the entertainment industry know what I'm about to talk about if you've been in the industry. Entertainment is not really regulated like finance, healthcare. You know, entertainment, you can have a lot of power because industries typically are very highly unregulated. There are gatekeepers, but in today's world, you know, you can come on YouTube and become a famous YouTuber if you really work hard enough. You know what I'm saying? And so you could get a lot of money real quick, and then all of a sudden you just start doing whatever you feel like doing, and typically people will let you do it. Here's the problem with it. You're gonna pay for that, okay? And a lot of the ladies, when you are a guy that got money or got something going on, they're gonna want to deal with you, not because of your money, but it's also status. Oh, I'm screwing him. This is my dude. That if it don't work out, you know what I'm saying? And some of you dudes will lie to them, and you know, maybe you don't even want to lie to them. You tell them the truth. Is, you know, I'm not really feeling you like that. All of a sudden there's payback, and now I need to get some money off of you and say that you did this to me. So the more money you have, the in all actuality in 2024, you can't really be off in people's cheeks like that in America or really anywhere. You got your, you know, you should have something on the side if you want to do that, but you can't be just like running through chicks. You can't have like 40 or 50 chicks. The whole group clapping experiences, you can't do that. You need to get you a virtual reality, some goggles. Basically, you need to stay out of people's cheeks, brothers, okay? Because all it takes is one female, and I think that Deshawn Watson's career, all of those things that happened with him, the downfall of his career, he used to be a good player, man. But after all those allegations came out about him, he just was he's no longer any good, man. He was on his way to having a Hall of Fame career. Now, you know, he's not good anymore. He's trash. They paid all that money for him in Cleveland. Now in 2023, he had a better campaign. You know, but he has not gotten back to, now he's been hurt, to be honest, okay? But he hasn't had, you know, that campaign to do well like before. In the first 4 years, the dude lit it up, okay? He lit it up. But when those cheek allegations came out about him, that was it. He was done. He stayed in too many people's cheeks, okay? Then he had a little bit of, a little bit of an attitude and wanted to get out of Houston. Then CJ Stroud come in. He's doing better than him. He's done. At 29, he's done. Just not working out. It's been terrible, you know? And all because you just can't stay out of folks' cheeks. That's all it is. What are you doing? Staying in people's cheeks? Why are you doing that? I don't know. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you're staying in people's cheeks and you don't know why? Yeah. You know what? Do you know what? You need to stop playing with me. Do you know what? Stop playing. You're not even serious. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. When you have money, you're not going to be able to just continue to do that when you have money. I'm here to tell you right now that you're playing around. You guys are not serious. And this is what a lot of you black men are going to just have to really just understand, that, you know, you need to really get your shit together when you have money. Get it together. And hopefully you do that now, because you see where this is going. It's getting bad. It's getting terrible, you know? And Chris Brown, he brought it on himself. We're going to be honest. Chris Brown brought it on himself, man. You know, he brought it on himself. And no mentorship, reckless as hell, dusty as hell, dumb as hell. It's just terrible. So guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate it for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.